Hello guys, welcome back to my another After Effects tutorial. In this After Effects tutorial, we are going to create this. Let's create our glitch lower third title. Create a new composition, name it as glitch title. For this composition, I will set time duration to 5 seconds. Remaining everything will be the same. Now first, here we will add all our text layers and then we will animate them one by one. Here for this text layer, I will be using Montserrat font family, font style to bold. Adjust the font size according to your text layer, adjust the position. Now create duplicate of this text layer. Adjust the position as shown. Change the text. Perfect. Now let's add another text. This will be our subtext. For this text layer, adjust the font size. For this text layer, I will change font style to medium. Perfect. Now again create duplicate of this text layer, position it as shown. Change the text. For this text layer, I will set paragraph to left text. And for the other text layer, I will set it to right align text. Perfect. Here our text layers are ready. Now let's animate this text layer. But first, if your text is not to the center, to bring them, select all the layers. Now adjust them to the center. Perfect. Make sure you have not selected any text layers. Now select the rectangle tool. Make sure fill option is set to solid color. Stroke option is set to none. Now create shape as shown. Now place this shape layer above the main text layer. For text 1, change track matte to alpha inverted matte shape 1. Now for text layer, press P to bring up position. Add 1 second. Create keyframe for position. Now at start, change position value for Y position as shown. You can see the preview. Now select the keyframes, change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now we will do the same for another text layer. Create duplicate of this shape layer. Place it above the second main text layer. For second text layer, change track matte to alpha matte shape layer 2. For text, press P to bring up position. Now at 1 second, create keyframe for position. Now at start, adjust the Y position value as shown. You can see the preview. Now select the keyframes. Change keyframe assistant to easy ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now let's animate the subtext. For subtext, in Animate, select Scale. Set Scale to 0%. Now in Range Selector, at start of the timeline, create keyframe for start. Now at 1 second, change start to 100%. In Advanced, change smoothness to 0%. You can see the preview. We will do the same for second subtext layer. From Animate, add Scale. Change Scale to 0%. Create start keyframe from 0% to 100%. In Advance, change smoothness to 0%. You can see the preview. Now we will place the first subtext above the Shape 1 layer. Now let's create a new null object. Place it above first subtext. Now select the below layers. Parent them to null object. For null, press P to bring up position, at 1 second and 20 frames. Create keyframe for position. Now come back at 25 frames. Change position for x-axis in such a way that text is positioned at center. You can see the preview. Now select the keyframes, change Keyframe Assistant to Easy Ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. Perfect. Now we will do the same with other text layers also. Create null object. Parent layers to null 2. For null 2, press P to bring up position, at 1 second and 20 frames. Create keyframe for position. Now come back at 25 frames, change position as shown. Now select the keyframes, change Keyframe Assistant to Easy Ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now we will place this subtext at 25 frames. You can see the preview. To speed up the subtext, adjust the keyframes. Select the keyframes, change Keyframe Assistant to Easy Ease. Now adjust the speed graph as shown. Now you can see the preview. Perfect. Our text layers are ready. Now select all the layers, pre-compose them, name it as titles. Now let's create a new solid layer. Name it as Noise. Now in Effects and Preset, search for Fractal Noise. Add it to the Noise layer. For Fractal Noise, change Fractal Type to Dynamic. Change Noise Type to Block. Change Contrast to 370. In Transform, uncheck the Uniform Scaling. Set Scale Width to 900. Set Scale Height to 150. Now while pressing Alt key, click on Stopwatch of Evolution. Now enter time expression, set time, multiples, 1000. You can see the preview. Perfect. Now hide the noise layer. For title composition, in Effects and Preset, search for Displacement Map. Add it to the title composition. For Displacement Map, change Displacement Map Layer to Noise. Source to Effects and Masks. Now here we will create displacement keyframes, for vertical and horizontal displacement. At start of the timeline, create keyframe for horizontal and vertical displacement. Let's set horizontal displacement to 15. Press U to view keyframes. Now at 15 frames, change horizontal displacement to 30. Change vertical displacement to -10. Now at 20 frames, change horizontal displacement to 15. Change vertical displacement to 2. Now at 1 second, change horizontal displacement to 20. Change vertical displacement to -5. Now at 1 second and 15 frames, change horizontal displacement to 0. Change vertical displacement to 0. You can see the preview. Here you are free to make changes of your choice, for horizontal and vertical displacement. Now select both layers, pre-compose them. I will name it as RGB titles. For this composition, in Effects and Preset, search for Shift Channel. Add it to the RGB titles. Now for shift channels, change red and green to fall off. Perfect. Now let's create duplicate of this composition. Now for duplicate, let's make changes. Change green to green. Now set blue to fall off. Now again create duplicate. For above composition, change green to fall off. Now change red to red. Perfect. Now on the timeline, we will place each composition at distance of 1 frame. You can see the preview. For RBG title compositions, change mode to screen. Now let's see the preview. Perfect. Here our glitch title is created. Thank you guys for watching this tutorial. See you next week with another awesome tutorial. Thank you.